Hi there everyone, I am Evie Wilson and I am Peace and Love Ceremonies. I wanted to finally do this video about vows. Now that's not vows with an L, that is vows, your wedding vows. It is a massive thing in your wedding ceremony and people seriously freak out about it. So I wanted to do this YouTube video to show you that it doesn't have to be that scary. It can be straightforward, you can get it done and it can be awesome. So what you need to know is the mushy stuff that you say, that's not legally binding. What is legally binding is what they call the legal vows. And it's a sentence that you have to say at some point, and it goes like this. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, you say your full name, take you, full name, to be my lawfully wedded wife, husband, or spouse. So that is what's legal. The bits that you choose to say, that's not legally required. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. But I often say to people, if you're going to all the effort of planning this, then it's nice to share a little something. Some people choose to put the legal vow at the end of their vows or at the beginning of the vows, or sometimes we do it in the ceremony when we exchange rings. That's a choice that is to be made by you. My tips for doing your vows. No, go back. What you need to remember is that this is not a speech. It doesn't need to be so long. It really just needs to be something that is meaningful to the two of you. Yes, you're going to be doing it in front of all your guests, and trust me, they are going to want to hear it, so they really are looking forward to that part. But it's just something that is meaningful to the two of you. Vows are promises, so you might want to look at it like that. It's not a speech type thing, it's a promise type thing, okay? So my tips for writing your vows. Keep it real. Do it in the language that you speak in. If you guys joke together, put a joke in your vows. If you are humorous, be humorous. Your wedding day is not a time for you to start talking the way that you never talk, saying things that you would never mean, and promising things that are just not going to happen. If you feel like it is really detrimental to your relationship, if you keep leaving wet towels on the bed, then put that in your vows that you will try to remember to not leave the wet towel on the bed. Do whatever is important for you. It's not going to fly if you're saying things that just don't mean anything. What's the point? You know, this is your one wedding day. So say stuff that is relevant to you guys. You know, if you're an adventurer, say, you know, I hope to bring so much adventure to our relationship, or I promise to bring so much adventure to our relationship. If you don't want to go outside the house and you do not want to go in mountains and you do not want to go to new places, then don't say that. Simple, okay? Keep it short. If you are an emotional person and you know you're going to struggle through it, keep it short. There's a reason that there's that saying, short and sweet. Do it well. Having said that, I've had lots of couples that have had really long vows and they've nailed it, but it's about knowing what you're going to be able to get through. If you're going to be emotional, if you don't like the attention being on you, if you're not into public speaking, keep it short. Keep it to the promises. That's always a good place to start. I say to people, think about, you know, what you love about one another, what you hope to gain from this marriage, where you hope your future's going to go. They're the kind of things that you want to talk about. So work out your feel together. It's really awkward if you have one out of the couple who is really gushy and romantic and the other one's full of jokes. Try and keep it so that you've got a bit of an even feel. That makes it flow really nice. And also maybe talk about rough length. We don't want one that's going on for ages and ages and ages and one that's said 2 sentences. It's nice to kind of weigh it up. And that's something that if you want to keep your vows a surprise for the big day, you will email me them and I can read over them. People always say to me, oh, tell me what I need to change. They are your words. I'm never going to say, you know, That doesn't sound very nice. I'm never going to say that, but I do like to check to see that you're on similar wavelength. That's always nice. So the different ways that you can write your vows, you could do it completely by yourself, which I think is a lot of the time the traditional way, or you could do parts of it together. You could research together. You could make notes of kind of feel, layout, anything like that together, and then go off and finish them by yourselves. You could do them totally together. You could make a date night of it. Go on a date night, a vow writing date night, where you write your vows together. That's super sweet. And get on Google, get on Pinterest, love quotes, song lyrics, anything like that. Just take bits and pieces until you mash together something you love and that you want to say. Don't forget, hold that thought, that if you get married by me, you get these gorgeous vow cards, something you don't have to remember on the day, something you can keep forever. This is a local artist who I got to do this. Her name is Rosie, and they are gorgeous. So you email them to me, then I have a look at them. I'm not going to proofread them. I'm not a teacher, but I just love them. I love reading the vows. 9 times out of 10 people say to me, oh, I'm not very good with words. I don't really know. And they send me these banging things that are just, they've nailed it. It's so good. So believe in yourself because you can do it. No one else can say what you need to say to that person. That's why you're getting married. You'll know what you need to say, what you want to say. So there's these vows. I wanted to read to you a sample of a vow that one of my past grooms wrote. Now this guy, he's a bit of an introvert. He was nervous about all the attention being on him. He's not much of a talker. I don't really know, but I don't imagine that he is very into feely, talking about feelings and stuff like that. I think he says what he needs to when he, when the time's all right. So this is what he said in his vows. If you're looking along, I think a lot of people will know who this is. He said, Kath, you make me happy, you take care of me, and you're not too bad to look at either. I still can't commit to any plans a week in advance, but this has been the easiest decision I've ever made. I promise to always take care of you, provide for us, give you the shits from time to time, and treat you like a princess for as long as I possibly can. You're a unique person, and I feel extremely lucky I get to spend the rest of my life hanging out, just you and me. Bam! See? If you're not into saying things, don't say them. Say what is good for you, okay? Do you want another sample one? Hold that thought. Okay, here's another one. Adrian, I love your sense of adventure and the way you always brighten my day. I vow to join you in this journey as your wife with an open heart. You are my family and I want to be there for you in all things. I'm so excited to be your wife and share in every moment. Not only the good times, but the learning experiences too. I vow to take from every moment the opportunity to love, to nurture and to grow, and to never forget how lucky I am. See how good it can be? This is giving me all the goosebumps. One more, okay? One more. Okay, I lied. A couple more. How about this one? Who would have thought 5 years ago when we were oceans apart exploring the world that we would be standing here today? But no measure of distance or duration of time can dampen the connection we share. You are the hardest worker, most caring, supportive, hilarious and stubborn person I know, with a passion for making the most out of every day. From 4 a.m. beach trips, driving the East Coast, exploring Sri Lanka and scaling mountains for sunrise. Life is anything but dull with you. You make my soul shine, and I can't imagine exploring this universe with anyone else but you. Ah! All the feels. Okay. Here's another one. Scott. Today is finally the day I get to marry you and call you my husband. You know me better than anyone else in this world, and somehow you still manage to love me. I promise to laugh with you, annoy you, and be there to wipe away your tears when the Bombers lose. Thank you for always being my best friend and an amazing dad for our beautiful boys. Thank you for choosing me. I love you. And the crowd goes wild. I hope this has helped. I hope you're feeling good about writing your vows now. I hope this has given you inspiration. If you want some more ideas, get on that website, send me a message, email me at hello@peaceandloveceremonies.com. Visit my super cool website, www.peaceandloveceremonies.com, and check me out on Instagram.